Ensconced at his Paisley Park studio complex in Minneapolis, where he's directing his third feature film, Graffiti Bridge, which apparently is a sequel of sorts to his 1985 hit, Purple Rain. The plot finds Prince still engaged in a turf war with his club scene rivals Morris Day and Jerome Benton of the now reunited Time. Those intergroup tensions, however, are only on camera, as Morris and Jerome told us last week when we asked them what it was like to work with Prince as a director.
Well, see, I was going to talk to you about that. You know, can we just turn the camera off for a minute? It's not, actually, it's really been cool. No, you know, that's the response people expect when they ask a question like that. No, it's really been great. It's been better than ever, you know, because, you know, we've all grown and everybody's just happy to see each other, and we're glad to be doing this. So it's really been great.
And before we did it, we didn't anticipate any problems with it at all. You know, we've set this movie up in the same tunnel vision as each other, and we're going in the same line. So, I mean, there should be no problems when people are seeing along the same wavelengths.
In other words, we have the same common goal. We want to make some money.
Well, shooting of Graffiti Bridge is scheduled to wrap within a week or so, and the movie should be out in August, along with a 2-record soundtrack album featuring new tracks by Prince, The Reunited Time, George Clinton, and Mavis Staples.
It's a sequel of sorts to his 1984 debut movie Purple Rain, and as he did on his last film, Under the Cherry Moon, Prince himself is once again directing. The man himself was not around when we paid a visit to his Paisley Park studio complex in Minneapolis, where the movie's being shot, but some of his notable associates were. Have a look.
Well, understand why. See how it's done.
You remember this guy, Morris Day from The Time. Well, they're back together, and Morris and his old sidekick, Jerome Benton, are back in front of the movie cameras for the first time since Purple Rain. They'll be in Prince's next film, Graffiti Bridge, which, as we hear it, is a sequel of sorts to Purple Rain.
Purple Rain was Purple Rain, and Graffiti Bridge will be Graffiti Bridge.
Okay, so what is this Graffiti Bridge all about, anyway?
Morris is sort of like a gangster, and, you know, we got the fellas, The Time, and we sort of run things. Yeah. And everybody kind of answers to us. See, I don't want to give up a lot of storyline because I want people to buy the tickets and come see the movie. But, you know, it's like we're, you know, there's a competition thing between us and some of the other bands in the area called Seven Corners. As a matter of fact, I think, you know, in this film there'll be a few breakout people, you know, that will be of interest to the viewers or whoever, you know.
But if we gave it up now, then people wouldn't come to see the movies.
We have to be a little vague, you know.
Yeah. The old Prince privacy. But we did manage to get a look at what's going on in production. There's Prince's new look, his new on-screen love interest, Ingrid Chavez, the Glam Slam Club that Prince and Morris fight over, and of course, there are funky clothes.
This is our wardrobe room at Paisley Park.
This is where all of Prince's clothes, off stage and on, are made. And this is the closest thing we found to Prince. But we did find a real-life director, Spike Lee, visiting the set.
The set looks great, and they're shooting a movie, and Prince is directing. He's a very capable director, looks very assured, knows what he's doing, and I'm not here to rate him, I'm just here to enjoy being on the set for the day.
Graffiti Bridge is, of course, a musical, and in it, Prince and The Time are joined by 2 of their influences, the great R&B singer Mavis Staples and funk godfather George Clinton.
Just being funky, it's the funky dude in the neighborhood. And as usual, the syndrome of certain nose in the boys is trying to stop the funk from happening. In this case, it's a cool dude called Mars. You know, but we funk in the end.
Graffiti Bridge and its double record soundtrack featuring music by Prince, The Time, George Clinton, and Mavis Staples will both be out in August.